thanks so much for coming back for another fun tumbler tutorial video. Today I'm going to be showing you a cowhide and faux leather tumbler. Okay, I think this is going to be different than any other faux leather tumbler that you have seen out there. So just stay tuned, follow along, and I will walk you through the steps and show you how I do this.
So as always, you're going to start with a sanded and painted prepped cup. I decided to do half and half, so I had taped it off here. A little bit of overspray got on the top of the cup, but that is not going to matter. So I've had this big roll of brown paper for a very long time. It's a little bit thicker than regular painter's paper, but I did purchase this at Lowe's several years ago, and it was located at the paint desk. You're going to just start by ripping off some pieces and just tearing them up. You're going to want to keep some of those straight edges because they are going to be your friend here in just a little bit. Then you're just going to wad up those pieces of paper. Just scrunch them up really tight. You're going to need quite a few. Then you're going to grab your Mod Podge and a little brush. I like to pour mine into a little Dixie cup. You can use a bowl or whatever. Then you're just going to grab your cup and slap a little Mod Podge on there on the unpainted end. So whenever you're wadding up those little pieces of paper, you might want to keep the straight edges separated from just the rough edges. Because next you're going to grab, hopefully, one of the ones that has a straight edge on it, and you're just going to line that up on your seam there. That straight edge just makes it a whole lot easier. You don't have to worry about cutting straight edges and all. And you're going to just apply that to the cup, and you probably have to use, see, I'm having to add a little bit more Mod Podge, but you want to be generous with your Mod Podge here and be prepared to have messy hands. You might have a little dish of water next to you to rinse your hands off in. You want to keep your hands dry though. You don't want to get water on the cup. And then just apply more Mod Podge over the top. Think of like paper mache, basically. You're just going to want to continue this whole process, again, using those straight edges as your friend, using those to apply along the seams of the painted line and at the top around the lip of the cup. The straight edges are just so much easier that way. You're just going to continue this whole process until the whole cup is covered. You can overlap those edges. Just be sure to completely cover your cup. Don't leave any stainless steel exposed. Coat the whole thing with Mod Podge afterwards, the whole leather looking part, that is. Okay, next, I got my glitter and my Mod Podge, and now then I'm just going to be applying Mod Podge to the painted section of the cup. Just give it a nice thin layer. And sprinkle your glitter on there. You definitely want to be sure that the top leather part is nice and dry before doing this, otherwise you'll end up with glitter all up in the brown leather part. And I did 2 coats of the Mod Podge and glitter. And again, completely dry before applying that second coat. Okay, and now that my glitter is all nice and dry, I grabbed my alcohol ink. I'm using Latte by Tim Holtz. And I'm doing the cowhide technique that Sandy from Sandy's Organized Chaos showed us the other day. I've done a geode tumbler with this technique before, but I really love how Sandy showed us the cowhide look with this. So you just drip your alcohol ink directly onto that glitter, and it creates a pretty realistic look, if you ask me. All right, and next I sprayed a coat of this Rust-Oleum 2 times clear. Let that dry really well, and then I moved straight into my epoxy. I really love the glass coat from Mr. Nola's. It just provides a really sleek and smooth finish, and hence the name glass coat. Just really, really love that. Next, I grabbed my turquoise glitter from Glitter and Grand, and I just kind of sprinkled that along my seam there, you know, that separates my cowhide from my leather. Sometimes I get a little heavy on the glitter, but the sprinkling by hand technique definitely gives you better control than just like shaking it out of the shaker or whatever. And then I also applied some along the lip of the cup. I let the epoxy cure for 6 hours, and then I created a cute little label and saying for it on my Cricut machine and applied that, and then another coat of epoxy, and here you have it. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love to hear from you, so definitely leave me some comments, let me know what you think, and definitely like, subscribe, follow, and just be sure to tag me maybe on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok if you try this faux leather technique. Thank you so much for watching.